Am I back? Am I back? Is Backstreet back? I don't know that band. I don't know bands. Oh dear, I'm sorry. Oh no, he's gathering power. This is just one boss. Why am I buffing again? Oh, I'm sorry.
That was quick.
As in, like, the new... Oh, I'm sorry about your phone. High potion.
Let's see what's inside.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry you didn't get to see me kick a dragon in the face. I'm gonna close my door and tempt fate, because as soon as I close my door, that means somebody wants it open. I'm glad you were playing Bloodlines. I hope you had a good time. I cannot shame you for playing a game a lot, a game you like a lot. Damn it. That's good. Odin. Alright, what I'm looking for. Oh boy. So I am looking for, hold on, no, I can't look at it. So those top two on the equipment effects, I am looking for a purple X on boots and gloves. Oh right, you can't see. Right. You only did a little bit of cheating. It's okay. I understand. Some games are made poorly because they were rushed out the gate. Gripping gameplay of hearing me click on buttons and saying whether things are good or bad. Some games do cause a studio to collapse. That's true. I mean, if at the very least that studio was like reborn, right? And then they made New Vegas. That's pretty good. Some studios don't do that well after they die. Oh no. Find gateway. Chaos monster. Chaos monster. Find gateway. Unfortunately. Oh wait, how much? What's that one like? Okay. Uh, let's turn. Okay. Well, we're going here. Some games destroy studios. Some games make them, etc. Is the cycle, but the cycle could be significantly better. So maybe we should do that. Unionize. It's really weird that you can categorize on Twitch now whether you swear a lot or talk about politics.
Let's go.
I'm like, I kind of thought part of the appeal of streams was that they could be spontaneous, that they were live. And, like, I know that that's, like, not, like, against those things, but, like, oh man, what if you say bad words? It's like, well, it's a stream. Even people who don't normally say bad words could say bad words or talk about politics because streams aren't, like, scripted for the most part. And even if they are, they can easily go off script because it's live. This is kind of a factor of live anything. Someone can always trip and land on their face on in a live performance. Nope, no. I'm trying to go sword void. So I usually play a paladin 999% of the time. I'm still doing that, but instead of my off job being a white mage, it's a void knight right now. So Void Knight's whole deal is that it projects a rune. Anything magical that hits that rune gets converted into energy, and then it can be used to either refuel my magic or returned as damage. Void Knight is based off of a character from Final Fantasy VI. I liked this class before I started playing Final Fantasy VI again. It's not like that specifically, but still. Also, you normally have companions, but they aren't with me now. It's because I put them away in the box. You can put your companions away in a box and then not talk, and then they won't be able to do anything. But if you bring them out, they talk a lot. So I put them in the box. It's not literally a box, but so the save points in this game don't have a name. The characters never know what their name is. They just call them cubes. They just say, looks like some cubes over there. Okay, thank you for turning your laptop on. I appreciate it. Yeah, they're like, they never say, look, we found the interdimensional connection station. We didn't find, or even the save point, or the bonfire, or the magical link, or the magical link center, or whatever. They say the cubes. They just say, oh man, found some cubes over there. Look, cubes. Oh good, cubes. They never say anything else. Just cubes. And it's one of the best parts of the game. When they're like, oh good, we can take a rest at the cubes. Yeah, they're not gonna come up with a name for them. They're cubes. Also, there's a bit where, nah, it's too spoilery. I'm in, like, the extreme post-game, but someday maybe I'll do a story playthrough. Gotta indoctrinate more people first. Open the chest. Open the chest. Defiat. Boss. Well, let's see if we can do it. Did I not? I thought I changed it, or is that just my stream that? I can't believe they do that to me. This is gatekeeping.
Let's loot this place.
Oh no. Oh boy. Alright, well thank you for being here. Oh, I should have blocked that. You can at least see the big dragon. There are a lot of dragons in this game. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's Final Fantasy. I know. So when Final Fantasy 16 was announced, I know I keep complaining about it, but there were people saying it looks too fantasy-like. The game wasn't out yet, and they were like, it's too fantasy for me. I'm like, yeah, I guess that's a complaint to have about Final Fantasy 16. Then people had real complaints like, I think these characters in the story were underutilized, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's fair. But they're just, I don't like that it's fantasy, that it's about princes and kingdoms. I'm like, well, that's what the genre is. Also, like, how to put it, there are just some characters that even in the games that are less fantasy are still have some coding in there, like Aerith, the girl who wears pink and delivers what do you call it, flowers, and I forgot the word flower, so that's how my brain is doing. But she's the girl who wears pink, and she has a ponytail, and she needs someone who used to be a warrior from a big collective that were like of special importance to protect her. And he uses a sword, and he rides on a I don't know, a bike, and yeah, sorry, and yeah, but she's a princess. She's a princess, and he's a knight. And then Tifa is like the daughter. I think she's the daughter of the head of. Is she the daughter of the head of the village? I can't remember. But her family was influential in the village, and she says she wants to be saved one day like a princess, and with Cloud as her knight. And I'm like, wow, cool. Thank goodness that these games aren't silly and fantastical like the others. I really didn't want it to be 90. I was hoping it would not be 90. Oh, come on. Also, the fantasy it is far more, how do you put it? Martinian? I don't know. I was trying not to say Game of Thrones-y, but that's what it is. Any game that doesn't have skeletons in it is made by cowards. I probably just insulted. Yeah, you know what? Devil May Cry 2 is like the only Devil May Cry game with skeletons, so I just insulted every Devil May Cry game I enjoy playing. Or the developers of them. They should bring the skeletons back in Devil May Cry 6. It's true, nothing's perfect. I was gonna say Kingdom Hearts doesn't have them either, but no, they'd have Jack Skellington. He counts. I mean, his name's literally Skellington, so. And they have what do you call them? The undead pirates from Pirates of the Caribbean. Anyway, whatever they call the world that Pirates of the Caribbean is. Anyway. Dump. This game is funny because the goblins, literally their special ability is just throwing shit at you. Because they're goblins. They don't have very many real abilities. They just throw garbage at you. Like rocks. They throw rocks and explosives at you. It is funny. I enjoy it very much. Sometimes you just got, it's all you got. I'm sorry that I think like this, but in the final battle of Jujutsu Kaisen, there is literally a point where Yuji's solution is to throw a rock. And it helps. Oh yeah, we were not able to get to the bookstore today. That was part of my plan for Mother's Day. Because everything was closed because it was Mother's Day. We walked into the mall and a security guard walked out and was like, "Mall's closed." And we were like, "Oh." And then we walked out and then we went to the pharmacy because they have books at the pharmacy. There are a lot of books that are romance in the pharmacy that at like 5 so, or like 4 or 4:30 or something, like unexpectedly early. And then, so like, we went into the pharmacy, and then one lady walked up to us and was like, the pharmacy closes in 15 minutes. And then my mother was like, okay, we won't take long. And then the thing came on and was like, the pharmacy closes in 5 minutes. And I was like, okay, damn, I get it. My mother didn't pick any books from the pharmacy because she didn't like them. Which, like, fair. There are a lot of James Patterson books at the pharmacy. They're like 2 shelves worth. There are a lot of romance books that look terrible. There's a book about a certain YouTuber who's named after an animal, or a synonym for animal. There's an entire book about Taylor Swift. There are a lot of magazines that look horrible. And there's a fantasy series I think is popular recently, but I still haven't read about it. I know nothing about it. Yes. Yes, that's what it looks like. It was something to do with, oh, like Crown of something. Because I see it every time I go to the bookstore, and I think about it each time. I can't think of it. Might be Court of Thorns. That sounds plausible. That might be it, yeah. Also, I know that's just what fantasy names are, but they call Game of Thrones book series is called ASOIAF, A Song of Ice and Fire. So seeing Akotar, and I'm like, damn, fantasy loves doing that thing, a thing of X and Y. of a series of X's and Y's. So. That's just like a fantasy trope, though. And also, like, I'm gonna make an assumption and assume that if it's a high fantasy series, it might have had some influence from the what do you call it? War of the Roses, if it sounds like that and it's named after roses. And, like, to be fair, that's a very easy historical, like, I want to say event, but conflict? I don't know. To draw from. Okay. Jack's a nice guy. What with his more fodder to kill and stuff like that. I was trying to block it. Does that count? No, it doesn't. She exploded. I misgendered the enemy. Unacceptable. Oh, you ended my Lightbringer. I had the streak going. He said jackpot. This is a Devil May Cry game now. It counts.
More fodder to kill.
Oh dear, I'm sorry.